Erica has asked about, obviously in the tech industry, you get loads of different skills and you establish yourself in, be it loads of different technologies or loads of different skill categories. So I would say, as I mentioned, this little kind of example here about the summary of skills is really good. And it comes back to making that job specific. So you would probably see in a job advert, I would hope no more than 10 skills listed under kind of the key expectations. And with that, I would just try and tailor your CV to make sure that it's as specific as possible to the skills they're looking for. So this helpful diagram is really good, that it shows where you find you've got the strongest. So you would have like five stars, 5 points, all the way down to perhaps where you're a little bit weaker, but you've still got that knowledge or experience in it. Hopefully that answers your question.
Also, with that as well, on the skills summary, you can add sort of soft skills.
Definitely.
Problem solving, analytical thinking, depending
working
on the role.
with a team, maybe some
leadership.
Senior people, have even done some smaller mentoring or things like that. So even down to that, things that are perhaps not technical, but like Laura says, softer skills are really helpful to visually demonstrate in there.
I think also when it comes to recruiters looking at a CV, or even if a CV for a job is passed to HR first, I think one of the most important things that we look out for is what we call buzzwords, hence skills summary. So I think be specific and tailored to what you are skilled in. There's no point having something on there if it's pure basic. So you've done it for a month, for instance. You want to have the core skills that you're 100% confident in using, providing it tailored 100%. To the job as well.
And I think what Laura said there is really important, that sometimes the first port of call for your CV will not be that tech lead or the person who specifically knows about that job. It will often be someone like us or someone in HR who hasn't got that technical knowledge and know-how. So what they're looking for is, does the CV specifically say they can do this, they've done this, they've got experience in this? And that's why you want to really tailor it to that job, so you're not falling at the first hurdle with somebody who isn't a technically knowledgeable person and is just literally screening through a CV to make sure that it looks like what they would be wanting. Because at the end of the day, obviously time is imperative, and if we can't see it from that CV, then you're probably not going to get the call or get that first interview. So that's obviously the biggest thing to kind of think about there. Ashish has pointed out has pointed out something really good to include, and again it's about that personalization. So it's they've put about putting some accomplishments and recognitions. So I've seen before in some CVs people putting some great things about maybe doing some hackathons or being involved in some things outside of work that they're particularly proud of. Also, if you've done like courses or if you're educated to a particularly higher level, certifications, anything like that, that's great to have on there as an extra addition to just the normal. And again, it really shows that you're passionate as well about the industry that you're working in. So I think that's a really great point, Ashish, and thought of something I didn't think of there. So I appreciate that.